Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going? Today is a very special video. I reached 500 subscribers. As a matter of fact, since I've reached 500 subscribers, it's gone up a little bit more. So actually, I'm over 500 subscribers at this point. And I couldn't be any more happier that in October, I reached my year-end goal. We still had 2 more months for me to even pass it, but we got there. We're past it now, and depending on how many subscribers I end the year with, we'll see where my next year's goal goes. But I figured, for a special, I've done enough reading your comments and whatnot, and, I've done stuff you didn't know about me. I figured, why don't we go back to where it all started? Not so much for the channel, because for those of you OGs that stuck around, this channel used to be the sports channel. I would do sports stuff on here. That has since separated onto a different channel, my sports channel now. This was my first ever album review. You're probably wondering what it was. Well, this is when I started the idea of doing music on this channel, and not just music reviews, but just music related videos. Today, we're going to be reacting to my first ever review, which is the review of Linkin Park's 2017 album, One More Light. Yeah, this is my longest review ever. It's 11 minutes and 41 seconds. And this is the only time, by the way, the only time that I went track by track and reviewed every single one and gave the tracks a rating along with the album. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at it, see how much I've changed over the years with album reviews and whatnot, how more, you can see how more lenient I become, how less biased I become, because when this came out, I was also contemplating on reviewing Paramore's album, but I didn't really want it to turn into a music review channel, so I was like, I'll do one. I'll pick one, and I picked this one. But, yeah, without further ado, let's just get this journey started, because I have not watched this ever, so it is over 2 years this has been out and I have not watched it. So let's get it started. Hey guys, what's up? So I got the album Linkin Park's One More Light. Okay, first off, speak up, dude. I was very light-spoken back then because I still wasn't used to being on camera. And secondly, holy shit, the blue walls. My walls are gray. They've been gray for about a year and a half. I remember painting them. We painted them gray later that year. I forgot my walls were that bright blue, and I also do not have that futon anymore. So, yeah, this is a trip down memory lane already. Anyway, enough interrupting. Let's keep going. And I listened to it today, and I figure why not just get it over with and do a review about it. And there's where my problem lied with this album review. I always say, at minimum, I listen to an album twice before I review it. Most of the time it's 3 times, depending on how long the album is. If it's short, I'll listen to it 3, maybe even 4 times. If it's quite long, I'll listen to it twice. But I never listen to an album once and review it. Other than, okay, maybe not just this occasion, but the first, we'll say, I think the first album I listened to more than once was Fall Out Boy's Mania review, and that was my 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th review on the channel. So yeah, I had only listened to this thing one time. I really was not acquainted with it. I really didn't get to know it, and that's where I think my biggest mistake with this thing lies. So anyway, let's just keep on going, shall we? It was surprisingly good. I don't say this about most pop albums, but this one I was very impressed with. And the reason is, I think, because... Can you tell I was a noob? That's the sound you hear is my dad mowing the lawn in the back. This was not in this video. Obviously, it's fucking October. It's getting to that point in time where we won't have to mow our lawn for a while. But in this video, I remember that I had listened to it in my dad's Jeep. We had gotten off work. I bought the album, and on our way to mow our grandma's lawn, or my grandma's lawn, I was like, why don't I pop the CD and we'll listen to it together, see how cool it was. and because I planned on reviewing it anyway. And then when I went to review it, he was mowing the lawn. It was a hot day, so I had my window open, and I forgot to shut the windows. So, yeah. Now when I film, I make sure the windows are shut, because I don't, most of the time you'll hear my mom vacuuming in the background, but it's not as loud as this shit right here. Good Lord. Good Lord. But at the same exact time, it sounded like classic rock ballads. You sure about that, buddy? Because I'm pretty sure the whole album was just pop. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to go around, I'm going to review each song, all 10 of them. Jesus, do I really talk like that? What we're going to do, we're going to go around, we're going to review all 10 tracks of the album. Like, calm down, dude. Slow down. Articulate better. People need to hear you, understand. Pump up the volume a bit. Jesus Christ. I'm cringing at myself. I might just say that this is a Let's Cringe episode. Good Lord. I give that song a, let's say 9 out of 10. It was really good. Oh God. I rated the songs out of 10? No. Look, you can have your own rating system, but to me, I rate the singles, I would rate the songs out of 5. And the album's out of 10. Why would you rate a song out of 10? I don't know what I was thinking in my brain, like what I was going for. All I know is I was like, I want to review each track individually while giving an album review. When I had literally not even watched any of the album review channels that I do now up to this point, because I didn't know they existed. So it's not like I looked off anybody and said, this is what I'm going to do. I tried to do my own thing, and it was, oh God, it was cringy. Once again with the fantastic vocals, and it fits perfectly. Do you realize how loud the music is? This continues on through the whole thing, because what I had done in my reviews before YouTube got sensitive with the copyright stuff was I would play songs, the songs from the album as like background music, so you kind of knew what I was talking about. And I would do this for each track. I would play the track that I would be reviewing, and it would always be louder than me. Trust me, you learn. And I was out of high school. I had already used Final Cut Pro. I had done shit, and I had already been told, hey, the music is too loud, you need to turn it down a little bit so we can hear you better. I had graduated just a year prior from high school, so I should have known what I was doing, but I wasn't. So yeah, sorry for the blaring music over my voice. It's like I don't want people to hear my review, but whatever. So I give that one a 10 out of 10. Wait. I gave Good Goodbye a 10 out of 10? Are you kidding me? That's like a 6 of my book. Why did I give it a 10? Why did I rate the songs? Why couldn't I just go by track and just review the songs without a rating? Like, what the hell, man? What are you doing? I was not 18 yet. Or 19 yet. What are you doing, 18-year-old me? You're fucking shit up. And I think it says a lot to me, because, growing up I didn't have a lot of friends. Wow. I just roasted myself. Growing up I didn't have a lot of friends. Jesus. I mean, yeah, I still don't. But, I have my best friend who's in the military right now who I still talk to. And God, he's like a brother to me. And I don't know, I'm more of a family person. I like being with people in my family. I mean, I have my friends and whatnot, but I feel like my friends and I have just grown out of sync over the years, and that's why I've kind of strayed away from them. But yeah, way to roast yourself without even knowing it. Number 7, Sorry for Now. I don't remember much about this one. And that's why you listen to an album more than once before you review it. So you can remember all the songs and know what the fuck you're talking about. And now, I first heard the song on Jimmy Kimmel. That is true, and the song still means a lot to me. You want to know how it means a lot to me? Well, I recently just got a tattoo, and boom. It's a little scabbed over right now, but yeah, I have the lyrics tattooed on my chest. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. I will stand by this forever, that it is definitely one of the most relatable songs for anybody. I mean, it's about losing a loved one or just someone that you're very close to and having to deal and cope with the fact and adjust to the fact that they're gone. You know, as much as you don't want them to go away, they're there. I felt like I didn't put a lot, like I said a lot about this song, but I didn't really say what I felt about it back then, and that's where I look back and go, that's a mistake, because this song was the one that hit me the most out of any on that whole entire album. So, yeah, sorry, just wanted to say that. Let's get back to the video. I felt like I was literally gonna cry after hearing that song. Newsflash, I actually did. Whoa, 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 hold up, I gave this album a 9? Okay, I mean, sure.
Remember when I said I was biased with this? Yeah, a little too biased.
So yeah, guys, that does it. For my reacting to my first album review I ever did on this channel. It's still the longest to date, mainly because it's the only album I've ever gone track by track and reviewed. I mean, you know, it was just something, like I said, that I don't really regret it. I kind of hate the way I think I went about it and the way that I was so biased about it. Like, before the album even came out, I pretty much had the rating in my head what it was going to be. And a lot of those songs that I said I liked were very average to mediocre to me now. I look back at it and I just go, you know, people kept saying it's different and this and that, and it made me upset that people were just kind of throwing off the album because it's poppy, oh no, like they hadn't done pop elements before, and that just made me want to just, I guess you can say, shut up the haters in this case. But the reason I still think this is good, and the reason I left my early reviews out there, because without my early reviews, where would I be? I think the first review that I was actually proud of was the one, the Mania review with Fall Out Boy. That was the first time I think I really found myself getting in the thick of things with album reviews. You know, I had listened to it more than once. I was ready to tackle it. Whereas my first 5 or 6 or so, it was just a one-time listen, and I wasn't ready to tackle it, but I'm like, you know, I think this is good, and, you know, whatever. And I just didn't really have, I didn't really do a whole lot to prepare beforehand. So, you know, if I didn't have those on here, you wouldn't be able to see my growth. Like, you can definitely look and say, oh, you know, he's less camera shy now, he's speaking up, he's doing weird things, you know, that he wouldn't do, and he's giving us his actual thoughts. You know, it's not biased towards anybody, it's his actual thoughts as to what he thinks, and that's where I become very proud of myself. So, yeah, for those of you that stuck around from that review, thank you so much, because, yeah, I've been very proud with my album reviews as of late, because I listen and I work hard, and I determine what I should rate it from my enjoyment levels. So, yeah, guys. Also, once again, want to say thank you so much for 500 subscribers. It means a lot to me. You know, I don't get paid to doing this. I just enjoy it, and the fact that more people are tuning in to watch me either piss them off or, you know, make them happy because I'm agreeing with them. Hey, whatever, you know, you're now part of the nation, as I like to call it, and, you know, you guys are just, you guys are the best. You guys are definitely great, so, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Please, like, and let's keep on with the subscriptions. Let's go. Don't just stop at my goal. Let's keep going, and I will catch you all in the next one.